Game 1 of the best of 3 series that we've seen that has had DirTyBiRD in it, has chosen Habitation Station for Game 2. Both players say good luck, have fun. ShazamPoof says cool, fun. Good. What does the K stand for? Can anybody tell me? I know it's a typo, but somebody tell me what the K stands for. Make something up. Make it unique. Make it fun. There we go. Okay. So, in the top right-hand corner, bouncing back from that 12-12 that DirTyBiRD threw at him, able to handle it nicely and turn it into a win for himself. It is the green Zerg player in the top right-hand corner for the Confederation. It is ShazamPoof. And in the top left-hand corner, the blue Terran trying to win 2 in a row here to send himself into the semifinals of the StarFleet tournament, the in-house tournament for the clan the Confederation. It is DirTyBiRD. Again, the last time on this map we saw DirTyBiRD, he went for the Marauder Hellion play. 3 tech labs on 3 barracks, a reactor on his factory, stim pack, and boom boom pow, as they say. Good kill. Here's foam. What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. Overlay. I fixed it. Yeah. Good kilt, have funnery. I like that. Good kilt. That's a very like Irish thing, right? So maybe he's Irish. I like your kilt, DirTyBiRD. It is very manly. It has very nice plaid on it, and you look like you belong with a pair of bagpipes between your hands. Let's go for that. If the video won't load, I would suggest trying to refresh the stream. The video's loaded fine for me, and it looks like everybody else is able to watch it. I would just say maybe refresh it. That's the only thing. Either way, a hatch first coming down from Shazam into his extractor, followed by a 16 spawning pool, so just a little bit later than normal. On the other side, a Marine coming out, and this is an early gas and Marines to follow. So it looks like we might be seeing, if he takes an early second gas here, DirTyBiRD might be going for that Blue Flame Hellion build again. He hasn't built an expansion. He's probably going to build a factory with this SCV. That's what happened last time. Then around 20, he's going to build that second refinery. There's only one major problem with this build on this map. That major problem is this map is Habitation Station. This build was them pipes in your hands, exactly. Okay, so yeah, so the problem with Habitation Station for this Hellion build that we might be seeing, which it looks like actually it's not going to be quite as severe as before, but basically this choke is super narrow at the natural, and there's also a pretty narrow choke at the gold base if you want to go up that far, and it's relatively easy to defend the third while simultaneously having some sort of defense at your natural base. So it's hard to scoot a lot of Hellions by, but either way, the factory is going to go down here. The barracks is floating over. We might see a reactor at 50 gas on this barracks. And so this is just going to be, I'm waiting for it, I'm waiting for it. He's got the gas for it. He's got the gas for it. Where is it? Where is it? It's not coming. It's not happening. He's just building a factory. Either way, 2 Hellions out right now, a second factory on the way. I'm very interested to see what's going to be coming out of said second factory. The Baneling Nest is a third of the way done for ShazamPoof. He's got 25 drones, some more on the way. No signs of a third base and no creep connecting his bases just yet, but it's just going to take one creep tumor from Queen to make that happen. Now the tech lab going down on the factory, so again, all off one base here. 16 lings in the production tab. He's stuck at 28 drones. Smells like a Baneling bust. YouTube is owned by Google, hence you have to have Google+. Yes, you have to have everything, actually. If you have a YouTube account, you have a Gmail account associated with said YouTube account. That's kind of a tangent, but okay, so if I'm DirTyBiRD, I'm like, why are there so many lings over there? Either way, this is that Hellion build that we were talking about. He just didn't build the tech lab on the barracks. He's only building it over here. So these Hellions are going to come out. Blue Flame Hellions really freaking good against a bunch of lings, but again, a second Queen kind of blocks this off here. A couple of evolution chambers block this off. There's a lot of ways for ShazamPoof to deal with this if he realizes that it's coming. He may just think that this is normal lings. He obviously hasn't seen the blue flame. It's still 60 seconds away here. The layer just starting for him. We don't see the evolution chambers coming down. He's making half lings, half drones. He's going up to 45 drones right now. And DirTyBiRD, he's just going to put down a starport. He's still not going to expand behind this. All one base play right now coming from the ConFed Terran. These lings blocking off the ramp to a third base that does not exist. Just one queen and a couple creep tumors here. It's not going to block the path of anything. These Hellions continuing to rally over here. 2 more, 3 more coming out. Blue flame now 15 seconds away from finishing. And again, very aggressive play coming out from DirTyBiRD. He seems to have a very aggressive style that he enjoys playing. These Hellions on the move now. They're going to poke up over here. They're going to poke away at these lings. Where are the evolution chambers? They are right here. There is a small choke. Again, there's just a small choke here. Some banelings as well. DirTyBiRD's going to push up. Here come the banelings. The Hellions go right into them. All but 5 of the Hellions go down. Huge baneling hits end up going down there, and that may have saved ShazamPoof. DirTyBiRD down to 45 supply. A surround from the lings is going to end up dealing with this. And the sad thing for DirTyBiRD is he's going to watch this replay and say, I should have microed those Hellions back. That was a painful hit. If you're a Terran player, B, a fan of DirTyBiRD, if you're a ShazamPoof fan, you just threw your cap in the air and you're super excited. He is well ahead in this game, up 47 drones to 26 SCVs. No command center in sight just now starting for the Terran player. He is in what you call trouble. A lot of trouble right now in this game. He's going to try and go for some Cloak Banshee follow-up. He's already got Layer Tech and Overseer and a couple Queens. Will shoot that away very quickly. Centrifugal Hooks starting to be researched right now. 1-1 upgrades coming out for the ground melee as well. 5 Overlords in the production tab. ShazamPoof's a little bit supply blocked, but his third base has just finished, and again, he is still in a very good position. He could honestly take a 4th base behind this. I don't know if he realizes that this attack was off 1 base. He sees nothing is mining here. He's got this Overlord over here. He sees that there's nothing mining here, so he should know that this is only off of 1 base. He should realize how much damage he did and what a comfortable position he should be into macro behind this. And he is going to do just that. He's getting his infestation pit. He's getting double upgrades on the ground. This is going to go nicely into some infester play, and later on, because he's getting those melee upgrades, he can transition perfectly into Ultralisks later on. As far as DirTyBiRD is concerned, he's getting his 2nd and 3rd command center. This is kind of his standard follow-up to this Blue Flame Hellion build, but at the end of the day, he's still very far behind. You're talking about 3 bases saturated, 61 drones for the Zerg player to really just 1 base right now for the Terran player. He's got, well, another orbital almost done and a 3rd command center just starting to be built. But what's he really going to be able to do here? The Banshee's coming in. It's very low on health, actually. It was almost killed off, it looks like, before Cloak finished. It's going to start picking away at this evolution chamber. There is a transfuse, so not a huge threat here. I think this upgrade would finish regardless. There's about 10 seconds left. He might need to transfuse it. Either way, this Queen's going to come over and actually just push it away because of these 2 Overseers. So a really anticlimactic ending. DirTyBiRD, again, realizing how much trouble he is in. Intuitive play, the Zerg I could never be. He does have pretty intuitive play. I would have liked to see him take this 3rd gold base, though. But again, so the Hive being researched, these Banshees dealing with nothing here as the Queen's able to take it down with these 2 Overseers spotting for them. And wow, so this Orbital Command wanted to land on the gold. There's 6 lings here that were actually all he needed. There's 3 Hellions here that could have went and dealt with these lings, but it actually forced DirTyBiRD all the way back. He's going to start producing SCVs in his own base. He's only got 33 workers. There's 73 drones on the map. This is just an incredible advantage for ShazamPoof. He has really, really nicely been able to put himself in a position. It's not an unlosable position, but it's darn close at this level. He's a very good Zerg player. He's proven that here. And all this production here for DirTyBiRD, for what? He's at 5860 supply against 103 supply from the Zerg player. 2-2 upgrades starting, just +1 weapons starting for the infantry of the Terran player. He doesn't even have the money right now to get armor. He is flat broke. This is like the Great Depression here for the Terran player. ShazamPoof just Not quite spreading creep as much as you would like, and again, this is nitpicky stuff. He's got a bank that could buy enough food to feed all of Africa. He is very well off. His 2-2 upgrades, his Ultraless Cavern, as I had mentioned, would be coming out. A scan goes down. Where is it? Where is the scan? I missed it. I missed the scan. Was it like right here? Either way, it wasn't at any of the bases, so he wasn't looking for anything like that. But he is able to land his base. He's got a couple of idle SCVs here. It looks like these Widow Mines detonated on the Zerglings that came down from the gold expansion, but DirTyBiRD's in trouble, and ShazamPoof is playing this safely because he does not want to lose. I wouldn't take the gold. Way too much harassment possibility to really need it. I would take a 4th when you have Mutez. Well, that's a pretty intuitive explanation. My counter argument would be because of the damage he had done, knowing his opponent's on one base, knowing that there really isn't too much of a possibility of harassment, and you could kind of put a Spore Crawler here, a Spore Crawler here, and if you really want to, a Spore Crawler somewhere over here to really kind of shut down any sort of draw play and keep your army in this general area. You're going to funnel a lot of everything, especially since you have the Watchtower, you've got Overlords up here to spot for drops. I don't think the 4th base is too much of a stretch in this situation. 2-2 on the way, and Ultras versus 2 base, control of Banes and the Lings is going to be the key. You know, I would agree. There's a nice spread on these Widow Mines, but honestly, if these Ultras just go in first and eat the Widow Mine shots, it doesn't even matter if the Ultras end up dying, because there are 109 Lings and, well, a lot of Banelings to follow here. The Hellions are going to come up to try and see if there is a gold base. They're going to be happy to see there isn't, but 109 Lings are going to come around and just... Oh, eat them. Eat them. There we go. You got it. Again, those Hellions do have blue flames, so they do hurt. There's 3 turrets coming up, but there are no mutas on the map right now. There's just a ridiculous amount of Zerg ground army, tons of Lings and Banelings, and DirTyBiRD says, really? I'm not sure to what, but he might just be a little bit frustrated that this game hasn't ended for him yet. 30 Banelings in the production tab, 3-3 on the way. He may have just seen the Ultras and just been like, what the heck? And there's even more back here. He's not even bringing this up with his army at the moment. This is just, this is going to get messy a little bit. So some of the Lings get eaten. There's the GG from DirTyBiRD. And ShazamPoof will be advancing on to the semifinals now of the StarFleet tournament hosted by the Confederation for Confederation players.